Over 80% of AI pilots never scale because leaders can't prove ROI. So how do you measure AI's business impact? This is one of the biggest frustrations we hear from executives. Investments go into AI, but when it comes time to show results, leaders struggle to connect the dots between the technology and actual business outcomes. And why is that? Here's the truth. Measuring the ROI of AI isn't the same as measuring other investments. Unlike traditional investments where ROI is clear, like cost savings or sales growth, AI's impact can be harder to measure. Sometimes the value is hidden in efficiency gains, reduced risks, or even customer trust. And that's exactly why leaders need a different lens to measure AI ROI. In this video, I'll walk you through 4 key dimensions of AI ROI every leader should measure: efficiency, revenue growth, risk reduction, and innovation. Let's break it down. The first and most obvious ROI of AI comes from efficiency and productivity gains. What this means? Think about all the repetitive manual tasks across your organization: data entry, report generation, customer support inquiries. AI can automate or speed up many of these activities, freeing up your teams to focus on higher value work. For leaders, this translates directly into measurable outcomes. You can track things like hours saved across departments, reduction in operational costs, faster turnaround times for customers. For instance, in finance, JP Morgan's AI tool reduces contract review time from 360,000 hours per year to just a fraction, freeing teams for higher value work. How leaders can measure it. 1. Start with a baseline. Measure the time, cost, or effort your teams currently spend on a process. For example, if your finance team spends 500 hours a month reconciling transactions, that's your baseline. 2. Track improvements after AI. Once AI is deployed, calculate the reduction. Maybe the process now takes 200 hours, a 60% efficiency gain. You can attach a dollar value by multiplying hours saved x average hourly cost. 3. Measure throughput and speed. How many tasks or requests can your teams handle now versus before? Faster turnaround times are a measurable business gain. 4. Don't ignore quality improvements. Fewer errors or rework also translate into hidden cost savings. Track error rates before and after AI deployment. So when you're asked, what's the ROI? You're not talking about vague productivity gains. You're showing hard numbers tied directly to business outcomes. The second key dimension of AI ROI is revenue growth and customer value. What this means? AI isn't just about cutting costs. It can actively drive revenue by helping your teams make smarter decisions, personalize customer experiences, and uncover new opportunities. For example, AI-powered recommendations can increase cross-sell and upsell in retail. Predictive analytics can help sales teams prioritize high-value leads. Dynamic pricing AI can optimize revenue based on demand patterns. For leaders, this translates into measurable business outcomes, such as incremental revenue from AI-driven initiatives, higher customer lifetime value, increased conversion rates or sales per customer. For example, Amazon's recommendation engine drives a significant portion of its sales by personalizing offers, showing measurable revenue gains from AI. How leaders can measure it: define revenue impact metrics up front. Identify where AI is expected to influence revenue. For instance, if AI personalization is applied to e-commerce, track incremental sales per campaign or per customer segment. 2. Compare before and after performance. Measure key metrics like conversion rate, average order value, or lead-to-sale ratio before AI and after deployment. 3. Attribute revenue appropriately. Use controlled experiments, A/B testing, or statistical models to isolate the impact of AI from other factors. 4. Track customer-centric metrics. Measure improvements in retention, engagement, or lifetime value to show how AI is enhancing customer relationships. By following these steps, leaders can quantify AI's contribution to revenue, not just in broad numbers, but imprecise, actionable insights that tie directly to business strategy. The third dimension of AI ROI is risk reduction and compliance. Risk reduction. AMP. Compliance. What this means. AI can help organizations prevent losses, avoid regulatory penalties, and improve decision-making by detecting issues before they escalate. For example, fraud detection systems in finance can flag suspicious transactions in real time. AI tools can monitor data privacy and security compliance automatically. Predictive maintenance in operations can prevent costly equipment failures. For leaders, this translates into measurable business outcomes such as losses prevented or reduced, compliance costs avoided, reduced risk exposure. Example: in healthcare, AI algorithms help hospitals flag potential patient safety issues early, preventing costly errors and compliance risks. How leaders can measure it. 1. Identify key risk areas. Determine which processes or outcomes carry the most financial, operational, or regulatory risk. 2. Measure baseline risk. Quantify historical losses, error rates, or compliance issues before AI implementation. 3. Track AI-driven improvements. Monitor how AI reduces errors, prevents losses, or ensures regulatory adherence. For example, if AI reduces fraudulent transactions from 500K per quarter to 100K, that's a clear ROI. 4. Include both tangible and intangible benefits. Some risk reductions, like improved brand trust or avoiding regulatory penalties, may not show directly on the balance sheet but have long-term business value. By measuring both the financial impact and operational safeguards, leaders can clearly demonstrate how AI mitigates risk while supporting business growth and compliance. The fourth dimension of AI ROI is innovation and competitive advantage. What this means, AI can unlock entirely new opportunities that weren't possible before. It enables organizations to innovate faster, make data-driven strategic decisions, and stay ahead of competitors. Examples include AI-powered product design or RNAMP, D-Insights accelerating new offerings, market trend prediction for smarter strategy planning, personalized customer experiences that differentiate your brand. For leaders, this translates into measurable outcomes like faster time to market for new products or services, market share growth or first-mover advantage, increased customer engagement and loyalty. Example: Tesla leverages AI for self-driving features, giving it a clear market differentiation and first-mover advantage in electric vehicle innovation. How leaders can measure it. Track speed and scale of innovation. Measure how quickly new products, features, or services are launched with AI support compared to historical benchmarks. 2. Monitor adoption and engagement metrics. Evaluate how customers or users interact with AI-enabled offerings. Higher adoption rates indicate competitive value. 3. Measure business outcomes linked to innovation. Quantify revenue from new products, cost savings from process improvements, or market share gains attributable to AI initiatives. 4. Consider long-term strategic impact. Some benefits, like brand reputation or entering new markets, may take time to show but are critical for sustaining competitive advantage. By capturing both immediate outcomes and strategic impact, leaders can show that AI isn't just a tool for efficiency or revenue, it's a driver of growth, differentiation, and long-term competitiveness. Before we wrap up, it's important to highlight some common pitfalls leaders make when measuring AI ROI. Avoiding these can save time, resources, and frustration. 1. Chasing hype without aligning to strategy. Many leaders adopt the latest AI tools just because they're trending. Without connecting them to business objectives, these initiatives often fail to deliver meaningful value. Example: implementing a generative AI chatbot without integrating it into workflows leads to low adoption and wasted investment. 2. Focusing only on short-term gains. AI projects sometimes show early wins, but the real value often comes from long-term improvements in efficiency, customer experience, or innovation. Example: Measuring only immediate cost savings may overlook long-term revenue growth or strategic advantages. 3. Not having a measurement framework. Without defined metrics and a structured way to track progress, AI projects can stall or be perceived as failures. This often results in AI fatigue among teams and executives. Example: if you don't track time saved, error reduction, or revenue impact, stakeholders will assume AI isn't delivering value. By being aware of these pitfalls, you can ensure your AI initiatives are strategically aligned, measurable, and sustainable, maximizing both short-term results and long-term business impact. AI has enormous potential, but its value only materializes when leaders measure it wisely, act strategically, and stay focused on the outcomes that matter most. Stay tuned for more AI insights.